Good evening. The hardest challenge is to be yourself in a world where everyone is trying to make you somebody else. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayan, joining you with the daily news updates today. News in detail. Justice Minister visited pilgrims at Bahrain International Airport. Nawaf bin Muhammad Al Mavda, Justice, Islamic Affairs and Endowments Minister, High Committee for Hajj and Umrah Affairs Chairman, expressed thanks and gratitude to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, for their support to the Bahrain Hajj mission. The minister made the statement during a visit to the Bahrain International Airport, where he met Bahraini pilgrims before heading to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to perform the Hajj rituals. Judge Isa Sami Al Manai, Justice and Islamic Affairs Under Secretary, Religious Affairs Acting Director Ali Amin Al Rayas, and a number of officials were also present at the airport. The minister praised the efforts made by Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, led by the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, with the follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He renewed his gratitude to Bahrain Airport Company for providing easy and smooth procedures to ensure the smooth movement of pilgrims. Bahrain exports for products of national origins reached BD 360 million during May. The Information and E-Government Authority has published its Foreign Trade Report for May 2023, in which data on trade balance, imports, exports of products with national origin and re-exports have been showcased. As per the report, the value of imports has shown a decrease of 8%, reaching BD 475 million during May 2023 in comparison with BD 518 million for the same month in 2022. The top 10 countries for imports marked 69% of the total value of imports, while the remaining countries accounted for 31%. According to the report, China ranked first for imports to Bahrain with a total of BD 78 million, followed by the United Arab Emirates with BD 57 million, and then Australia as third with BD 40 million. Aluminium oxide was marked as the top product imported to Bahrain with a total value of BD 39 million, while gold ingots were second with BD 28 million, followed by four-wheel drive as third with BD 17 million. Winners of Arab Reading Challenge qualifications honored. Winners of the 7th Arab Reading Challenge qualifications Bahrain chapter have been honored. Education Minister Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Juma patronized the ceremony, which was also attended Executive Director Dr. Abdul Karim Sultan Al Olama, Executive Director of the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Global Initiatives, UAE Deputy Ambassador to the Kingdom of Bahrain, Mansour Al Jawaid, and other officials attended. Addressing the ceremony, the minister hailed fruitful cooperation between the Kingdom of Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates, led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and UAE President His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. He noted that more than 134,000 students from 252 public and private schools took part in the reading contests, of whom 9,300 succeeded in the initial qualifications phase. LMRA conducted 5 joint inspection campaigns across all the governorates. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority, Ministry of Interior and Social Insurance Organization continue intensive joint efforts to activate regulatory tools to address illegal practices and unlawful employment, to preserve the components of the labour market and ensure fairness, competitiveness and stability. LMRA announced the implementation of 5 inspection campaigns that resulted in a number of violations registered related to the provisions of the LMRA law and the residence law in the Kingdom. The violations were noted and referred for legal action. It added that 2 inspection campaigns took place in coordination with the General Directorate for Criminal Investigation and Forensic Evidence in the capital and Muharraq governorates, while the 3rd campaign was undertaken in the Southern Governorate in coordination with the Nationality Passports, Inter-Residence Affairs and the governorate's respective police directorate. Now we will be back after a very short break. 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination. Welcome back. Saudi Arabia affirmed readiness for the Hajj season. The Saudi Ministry of Health underscored its preparedness with regard to preventive health care measures during the Hajj season 2023. The ministry said that it had equipped hospitals, healthcare centers, and specialized centers with all necessary preventive healthcare fundamentals, including personal protective equipment and high-efficiency air purifiers used in patient isolation rooms and environmental disinfection devices, in addition to the equipment and tools that enhance preventive healthcare services, including respiratory screening devices in isolation rooms, providing training to employees serving pilgrims, and raising their awareness about preventive healthcare are among the major pillars to ensure success of the plan for this year's Hajj season, the ministry said. The ministry added that all employees and administrators of hospitals and healthcare centers and field teams have been retrained on the basics of infection control and other preventive healthcare fundamentals. UAE launched Andalusia History and Civilization Initiative. The UAE has launched the Andalusia History and Civilization Initiative under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Vice President, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Presidential Court. The initiative is organized by the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque Center and the National Library and Archives. Emirates News Agency reported the launch of the 6-month initiative in partnership with the Kingdom of Spain reflects the UAE's unwavering belief in the necessity of openness with civilizations and convergence among cultures and religions. The UAE, through the initiative, aims to shed light on the Andalusian civilization through an array of cultural and artistic activities aimed at developing the strong existing ties between the two countries and highlighting the Arab civilization and Andalusia witnessed and the culture of dialogue, tolerance into the values of openness and coexistence, which are the same values that our UAE seeks through various efforts to spread them. Kuwait permitted 15-year-old students to go to work. The Kuwait Ministry of Social Affairs has allowed 10th and 11th grade high school students to engage in part-time work at cooperative societies during the months of July and August. This was announced by Abdul Wahab Al Faris, the president of the Kuwait Union of Consumer Cooperative Societies, on Wednesday, Kuwait Times reported. In his statement, Al Faris specified that these employment opportunities would be exclusively available to the children and grandchildren of cooperative shareholders, with an estimated 10,000 students meeting the eligibility criteria. According to Al Faris, interested students can register to work 4 hours a day at cooperative societies located in their respective residential areas. In return for their contribution, each student will receive a financial reward ranging from KD 100 to KD 200. The pilot and 4 passengers of the Titan submersible are dead, US Coast Guard reported. The search for a missing Titanic-bound submersible has become an investigation and salvage mission that will take an indefinite amount of time, officials said, as tributes from around the world poured in for the 5 people killed when the vessel imploded deep in the North Atlantic. The announcement Thursday that all aboard perished when the submersible imploded near the site of the iconic shipwreck brought a tragic end to a 5-day saga that included an urgent round-the-clock search and a worldwide vigil for the vessel known as the Titan. The investigation into what happened was already underway, and it would continue in the area around Titanic, where debris from the submersible was found, said Rear Admiral John Moger of the 1st Coast Guard District. Those killed were Stockton Rush, the CEO of Ocean Gate Expeditions, the company that owned and operated the submersible, 2 members of a prominent Pakistani family, Shahzada Dawood and his son, Sulaiman Dawood, British adventurer Hamish Harding, and Titanic expert Paul Henry Najarhal. Associated Press reported. Ocean Gate, which has been chronicling the Titanic's decay and the underwater ecosystem around it via yearly voyages since 2021 that included paying tourists, released a statement calling all 5 people killed true explorers who shared a distinct spirit of adventure and a deep passion for exploring and protecting the world's oceans. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden made unprecedented defense and technology deals. A lot has come out of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to meet the President Biden at the White House on Thursday, also seen in the very lengthy 58-point joint statement put out by the countries, which runs into many dozens of pages. First, both sides reached an agreement on terminating 6 outstanding disputes at the World Trade Organization, while India also agreed to remove retaliatory tariffs on some US products, among them chickpeas, lentils, and other goods, according to a statement. But more interesting are the deals which greatly expand on technology and defense cooperation. The readout section focusing on defense technology and space partnership spans multiple pages. India is set to buy state-of-the-art US drones and jointly produce jet fighter engines in a multi-billion-dollar deal. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayan, signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.